why do you want to leave your current job? So we're going to answer this question here in a second, but if you're interested in seeing more questions and their answers for accounting job interviews, I'm going to leave a link down below for my playlist for accounting job interviews. There might come a time during the job interview when the hiring manager is going to ask you, why do you want to leave your current job? Okay, so let me give you some examples of the answers that I heard as a hiring manager, which ones are good, which ones I found to be like good, valid reasons, and which ones I didn't like as a hiring manager. So usually the ones that I hear that resonate with me the most is about learning and development. So for example, you can tell me I'm not learning enough, not growing enough in my current role. I've hit a point where I have plateaued in what I'm learning and what I'm doing. I find myself doing the same thing over and over without an opportunity to grow professionally and personally. That resonates with me, right? So if this is the reason you're giving, this would sound good. The second one that I heard is about the company itself not growing. So a candidate once told me that the company that he works for, he was promised that the growth trajectory of the company is in a certain way, but the company has since kind of flattened out or plateaued in the company itself growing. So this leads him to wanting to leave the company. Another answer that I've heard before, it was kind of a little bit strange, but it was okay, is that the candidate worked for a company that worked remotely during COVID. And then when things are kind of returning to normal, the company decided to pull everybody back into the office, make it mandatory to go back into the office. And he wasn't ready for that because of the way his lifestyle is built around now working remotely, being home most of the time, helping out with the kids, with the wife, and this and that. So this was not as good of a reason, but it was okay. I recommend more to go for learning and development if you're not growing and you want to grow more. Company growth. The other thing too you can talk about is the opportunity itself. So you might say that you're okay at your current role and things are going well, but the opportunity that presents itself with this role that you're interviewing for is one that you want to take because of it could be that because the new company is growing really, really fast. The reputation the company has and pushing its people to kind of learn and develop is well known for that. So you can make it also about the new opportunity, right? Now, the bad examples of the things that I've heard in the past were about either a bad boss or a bad company, right? This is at the point where the candidate begins to maybe badmouth their boss or their company. They're not happy with the culture, not happy with the boss. I realize that sometimes this could be a real thing and a real reason why you want to leave. But I want you to leave that aside and let's focus on something that's more aspirational. Something that's more for you, for your own growth and learning, focus on that or the growth of the company. Resorting to a negative feedback for your boss, your current or prior company, often looks negative and gives off a negative vibe. And just like you're bad-mouthing your current or previous boss, you might be bad-mouthing me or my company in the future. So it doesn't give off a good vibe. So stay away from negative sort of feedback. And let's say on the positive on how you want to learn and grow professionally and personally, and you want to be part of a company that's growing really fast. So this is my take on why you want to leave your current company. These are the answers that I usually look for.